Hi, yesterday I was working on fixing issues on the map. So I'm working in a map-based mobile application and I was working fixing some bugs and issues on the map. But this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the experience I have when we are implementing the map. It's a huge experience and it's maybe 1 hour talk. So I will not talk about everything. In this video, I will talk only about the experience we have when we started the project. So when I joined the project, we have a legacy code. It was using Mapbox. And we have some challenges when we were using Mapbox. I will give the conditions, what was the environment, and then why it did not work out for us. So we are using Mapbox with React Native. Mapbox give a lot of features, a lot of things out of the box. You can use them, but it was slow. For us, it was slow. We are using React Native. Maybe when you are using Swift or Kotlin on Android, it's fast. But for us, it was slow with React Native. And for our case, it was important to make the map fast. It was important because the map is for the public. Everybody can use it, download it, and use it. And we expect a lot of users, millions of users, to use the map. So it's a must that it's smooth, and it's a must that it's fast. Even if we will spend more effort to implement features and to add things, we code them. This is fine. It's a trade-off. So we prefer the map to be fast. But there was some steps before we take this decision to move. What we did at the beginning, we think that, okay, let's do optimization. Let's see what we are doing wrong, and then we optimize it. So we go through the documentation, see what are the recommendations, optimizations, and so on. And when we do those optimizations, again, the map was still slow. It did not make any difference. And when we check what features we need, we found that, okay, Mapbox, why do we use Mapbox? Is because of the features. Okay, what features do we need? We need, for example, to have markers. For example, when you click on the marker and give you details and so on. Okay, what are the alternative to replace Mapbox with maybe something else? We found that, okay, we have an option to replace Mapbox with the native maps. So for Android, you can use Google Maps. For Apple, you can use Apple Maps for iOS. Those was the alternative. I say, okay, let's see if they are fast and they give us the feature we want. So we started with the feature. We say, okay, can we support, for example, markers? Yes. Can we support custom markers? Yes. Can we support when you click on the marker, you have details and so on? Yes. Okay, this is done. Okay, we did that, and we see that, okay, the features we need, we can use Google Maps either directly, like it's already supported out of the box. You will not do a lot of development, or you can write some more code, and the feature will be available. This is the first search we did, and then the second search is we did a benchmark. So we have done a POC to simulate the features we need, and we did a benchmark profiling for both, so that we see the time to load the map, how when we are moving the map, how smooth it is, and so on. And also, if we add like some of the features, for example, if we add 1000 marker, which map will be fast, and so on. So we did some profiling, and we collect some data, and the native map was faster around 3 times more than the Mapbox. But again, this is for our case. Maybe it's different. But on our case, on React Native, on the features we need, it was 3 times faster. Around 3 times faster. So the decision was, okay, we think that, okay, the native map is better. Let's start to do it. Okay, after we make this comparison and so on. So we start to move away from Mapbox, and we use the native maps. Did we see a difference? Yes, it was a huge difference. The map was much better, much faster, and it fit our needs. Yes, we have to write some more code on some features, but it worked out for us. This is my first experience when I use the map. I will talk about other experience, but I hope this is useful to you also. Maybe you should consider several options. This is a takeaway. It's not about, I'm not telling you to use the native or Mapbox or whatever, but you should consider different options, and not only on the map, on the database, on the UI, on the any framework you are using, the DevOps, on the cloud. Consider other options and make a comparison, and the comparison should be based on what you need, what I need on the map, for example, on our case, or what I need on the cloud or the backend or the data. What do I need? What features I need, so that I can make a correct selection. If a framework doesn't support what I need, just move it. You can make a plan, and then you can have time frame for how long it will take to move and steps to move, and then you just start to move it. And this is, by the way, another thing maybe we can talk about. What are the steps we take to move the map, like in the code itself, or in general on the migration? Because we don't just migrate everything at once. You have to do migration step by step. You have to do migration feature by feature. So in our case, for example, it was not just moving the map and throw it on the other map and that's all. No, it was a steps. I will talk about that maybe in another video. I don't like to make the video that long, but this is the experience we have so far. I hope this is useful. See you later.